All right, maybe you're someone that's new to using Ninjatrader. Okay, maybe you use some other trading platforms and you're interested in trying to do a complete custom build out of your trading charts. Okay, and I trade range bars, and maybe you are interested in trading, range bars, maybe coming over from time base. But I mean, using NinjaTrader 8, I just want to show you how you can use or build out a custom chart layout, trading the futures. So let's talk about that right now. I don't want to spend a lot of time into doing this because it's pretty much self-explanatory in a sense. But I know a lot of people are coming over to use NinjaTrader or start to use that platform or this platform, and just don't. It's a learning experience, you know what I mean? Meaning that it's a learning curve as well, to where you have to figure out the different features of the actual platform itself. So simply, once you've got the program downloaded, of course, and you open it up, you log into it. All you really have to do is just go up to New, okay, and then click on Chart. All right, and from there, it's going to bring up another panel in a sense that's going to say Data Series. There, you want to choose, whatever instrument that you're actually interested in trading. Maybe it's the NASDAQ. Most of us trade the NASDAQ, or the ES, the Dow, the indices in general, right? So then you just go up and click on instrument. A down drop, will be, you'll get a list of instruments you could trade from. And like I got a couple here that I have, I guess, loaded up prior to. But anyways, what you can do is you can go to futures, all right, and choose one of the listed instruments itself. If you don't see the instrument listed, then what you can add is just scroll down under the futures and choose any particular instrument, because then you can go back and change, make a modification or change to the instrument that you actually want to trade. Okay, and I'll show you how to do so. So from there, once you do that, then you can just simply, this is the data series, the properties there, to where you want to kind of start selecting or picking certain things like, type. Do I want to trade minute base, time base, tick base, or range? So I'm going to choose range because I trade range. Maybe you want to choose, a 24 range chart. So you can type in here 24 range or 12 range. So let's just do a 24 range chart. You can always change it, like I said. Under time frame, load data based on, you leave that as days, and then days load. How much data do you want the charts to load based on days? Do you want to do 10 days, 15 days, 20 days, whatever the case is? We'll just leave it. I'll set it for 10 right now. Okay. The end date, which is of course today. Now, trading hours, it depends on you. I trade, the CME instruments, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So the instruments there. So when you get a drop down list here, depending on if you trade, like me, I'm going to show you the Chicago Mercantile U.S. Index Futures. So that's ETA stands for electronic trading hours. RTA stands for regular trading hours. And there is a difference, okay? So regular trading hours is going to be from opening of the U.S. session, which is 9:30 Eastern time, and then it's going to go from day to day that way, all right? If you're someone that's interested in trading in the Globex, meaning the overnight sessions like the Asian and the London, then you want to choose ETH, and I choose ETH, CME US Index Futures, ETH, all right? Break at the end of the day, you can leave it there. You can choose tick replay if you want to. I don't choose tick replay because it's very computer intensive, meaning CPU intensive, so I don't turn that on. And then all these are down here at the bottom. This up here, the chart style, it's just basically selecting, type of candlestick you want to use, whether it's, line and close, high or low of a, OHLC, excuse me. And then, like hollow candlestick. I always leave it set to candlestick, and then you can choose the color of the candlesticks you want to. Then when you get down here to the bottom, just some simple things that you can actually change if you choose to or want to, or whatever the case is. So you can change, your color of execution and buy and sell orders and things of nature. I typically leave all this, as it is. I don't really change anything down here at the bottom. But we'll go into some of my charts and we'll see, just to kind of show you the template that I use. Text and marker. I turn this off, do not plot, while I'm actually trading. If I want to go back and see my actual trades, and you can just simply scroll down and click on markers or text and marker, however you want to do so. But I set it, to do not plot. And then you can just simply from there, once you've got the market, again, maybe this is not the market you want to choose. Maybe it's just, I'm choosing on CL, but you can always change it once you actually hit OK. It's going to populate or form the chart. So we're going to do that right quick. Oh, I just thought about one thing. Okay. All right, where's it at? And this is it right here. And then we can just go over, okay, so we don't have the um, listed instruments. Oh, this is not the instrument I want to trade, even though you made a chart. And you just want to make a change as far as the instrument itself. Then you can just go to right click on the chart itself. All right, scroll over it, go down to search. And then from there, you'll see a list of instruments. And if you want to trade the NASDAQ, all you have to do is click on or hit in the search NQ, and then you will see if you want to trade the micros, okay, or you want to trade the full on E-minis right here. You click on NQ. If I want to trade the full on E-mini NQ, and then hit OK, and then it's going to bring it up. All right, you see that there? All right, simple like that right there. Now, what I like to do is to kind of change my my background to like black and do away with the grid lines. But if you want to leave the grid lines on, that's fine. It's up to you. As you can see, this is my 24 range chart that I use. This is me doing a build out of the chart itself. Okay, so you can right click on the chart again and go down to properties, and this is where you start making property changes to the actual chart itself. So like if you want to change the right side margin, which is over here, you can change the size of it. It's set to 8. You can scroll down here where it says color chart background. You can set this to black if you want to, hit apply, and you can see it changes to black. And then from there, like you can go down and just kind of, customize it the way you want to. So grid lines down here, you can see where it's solid set at 1, both horizontal and vertical. So you can change that. Let's see, click down on it, and then I'm going to, or you can make a change. I do away with the grid line. So where's transparent at? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to go down here. Where is transparent? Oh, here it is right here. Okay. So I click on that. I hit apply. As you can see, it takes away the horizontal lines. Okay. And then the vertical lines, I'm going down to, what is it? Vertical right here. Click the drop down. Let's do away with that now. And then just select, sorry about that. And select transparent as well. Hit apply, takes it away. You see that there? Now you can also set to where you can have solid or dash lines if you choose to see or have the grid lines there. So if we go back over, I'm gonna hit OK now. And if we go back over now, you can see that it's very similar to my chart, okay, right there. Now this is the volume profile. You can load any volume profile you choose to. I use the one, again, people always ask me through discotrading.com. It's currently not available because of overseas sanctions. I bought mine many years ago and still able to use it. Outside of that, I don't have a lot of stuff loaded to my charts. That yellow line down there is the VWAP, the volume weighted average price indicator. Again, I don't put a lot of emphasis on it, but it is, I do like to use it as a tertiary too, especially like if the market is pulling back to a key area, a zone of supply and demand, all the way above the zone, below the zone, and then I'm looking at my volume profile as well. So those just kind of help me as far as more confirmation. If you choose or want to use the VWAP, for me, it was part of the volume profile tool, okay, from discotrading.com, which is the the range of volume profile tool, which again, like I said, is not currently available, but there are options and ones you can use. Ninjatrader offers one, I believe, but you have to have bought into their lifetime license. I have that option or whatever the case is to be able to do that as well, but I don't use their version because when I first started using Ninjatrader, they didn't have a actual suite that had the volume profile built in, at least one that wasn't to my liking, and it definitely didn't have all the bells and whistles to it. So that's why I had to use a third-party indicator. But again, you can go out there, search the internet, look for indicators or scripts that are that tie into. Okay, meaning you can use them with NinjaTrader. All right, so all you have to do is some may be free. You may have to purchase some. I don't know, so please don't ask me which indicators are similar to the one I use. You're gonna have to do your homework, or you can come over to the Discord and ask some of the community members, and they probably point you in the right direction as well. Again, NinjaTrader does offer one. A part of their, order flow suite, and it does come included with that, and it does have bells and whistles as well. But simply outside of that, this is just basically a simple chart, built out there. If you want to make any changes to indicators or adding on or taking off, you just go up to the top here, all right here to the top, and you can add any indicators that you actually you want to right up there at the top. So Ninjatrader offers tons of different indicators, whether you trade SMAs or EMAs, whatever the case is. They have it all on here, RSIs, ATRs, all that stuff. They have it on here. If you want to add volume to the bottom. So there's a list of indicators that you have here that come, bundled in with the program or platform itself. So, you can just scroll through them. Again, all you have to do is go up top here. You see this icon right here. Click on that one. And then a list of indicators will actually come up there. So you can choose the ones that you want. If you want to, again, make changes to the actual chart layout, background, grid lines, and all that stuff, right click, go to properties, you can make your changes there. If you want to go to the data series and actually change again to another, to a different instrument, just go up here, right click, data series, you can right click and click on data series, or you can go up here and click on this icon right here. All right, oops, not that one, sorry, this one right here, and then the data series will come up and you can make changes if you want to a different instrument and make changes within. Again, I leave mine set to CME, US Index, Futures, ETH. Now that's a 24 range chart. And what you can do is once you've done that, if you want to like open up a new chart and using the same kind of this chart right here, you can add on additional charts to where right here, all you have to do is click the plus button down here at the bottom left-hand corner there. You do that, and then you can just go back. Again, if I want to make this let's say a 60 range chart, I just click on the plus down at the bottom right-hand corner, left-hand corner. If I said right-hand, I'm sorry. The bottom left-hand corner, click on that, hit NQ. It's going to bring up the data series information. Go to type if you want to trade range base or whatever chart style you trade, range base. Then down here which says value, hit 60 days to load. Typically speaking on like the 60 range. When I start getting higher than that, I'll start tacking on some more days. So maybe I want to do this set to 30 days. Okay. And then always remember down here where it says trading hours. For me, I like to use the CME. What am I trying to say? The CME. ETH, okay, so this one right here, all right, because I like the trading electronic hours. I like to see all hours within the different or all three sessions, all right, especially when the US session closes, then the Asian session will open up when the market opens back up. So then you just scroll down, you can make changes down here to the chart style, the candles, the bodies, coloring, and all that stuff. And then you just scroll down. I don't want to see plot execution, turn that off. So from there, then now this would be bring up a new chart on the same panel, okay? So this was my 24, this is my 60, all right? And then you just make your modifications again, right click, go to properties, all right? And then make your changes to your chart, background, deleting the vertical lines or horizontal lines, or changing the color if you want to, changing the width over here of where the price is at, okay? You can make a lot of different changes if you choose to. Now, what you can also do at the bottom, let's say this is the 24 range, this was the 60 range here, and I want to move this over and put the 60 in front. You just left hand click on it. Oops, let's see. Let's go back and do it again. Left hand click right here on the mouse, hold it, drag it over there, it'll put it in front of the 24. All right. Now, you can also name the different charts. So if I want to name this the 60 range here, I think that's good. Okay, let's do this one right here. Right here, I'll right click on the tab itself and rename. So then you can rename the tab whatever you want it to call it right here, or you can simply go into the properties down here. It'll bring up what says tab name. You can change the name right there. You can change it from where it says just NQ September contract 24. You can change it to the 20. You can put 24R NQ 24R if you want to. And then for every chart you want to add on or create, same thing, come down to the lower left-hand corner, click on it there, and just do the repetition of the same thing over and over. As far as, according to how many charts you want. I have the 120, the 60, the 24R, and then the 12R. So those are the 4 charts I primarily use. And then once you get done, and what you can do from there, if you want to save your chart layouts and save them as a template, so that you can, let's say, for example, that chart that you just got done completely building out and adding your indicators of your choice and things of nature, for some reason got deleted, or you X'd out and closed out on that chart down here at the bottom. If you saved it as a template prior to, then all you have to do is, instead of having to go in and rebuild it from scratch, and if you want to just simply save each one of your, your layouts, you can go down to the tab down at the bottom. Let's say this was labeled as a 24R right here. Okay, and I'm just going to show you. I'll go ahead and we'll label this as 24R. So we'll list this as, let's see. We'll say NQ 24R. All right, hit apply. And now you see it down the bottom and changes it to NQ24R. If I want to save that layout template, okay, all I have to do is go to, right click on the actual chart, go to templates, and then save as. And then once you do that, you can go in and give it a template that you set up for the 24R or the 60 or the 12R, any particular name that you want to give it. That way it saves that template. So if you somehow delete that chart or for some reason, you can go back in and do a complete build out. You don't have to go back in and do a complete build out. So let's say you accidentally clicked off the chart before you actually saved and closed out a Ninjatrader and save your workspace. All right. So let's say you did that and you say, oh man, now my 24 range chart is not no longer there. Well, you can go down here and click on the plus button again, choose NQ, from there, and then it'll say up here like the template right here. Click on that drop down box, choose the 24R template, all right, because you've already said the template if you did, and then it'll bring everything back up for you. So you don't have to go back and recreate the chart all over again. So hopefully that makes sense right there. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that it's really easy to use Ninjatrader and to do a chart, build out custom-wise if you choose to do so. So that way you can build out your charts and have a complete layout. Across the board, if you're using multiple charts. For me, I primarily are scaling down, looking from 120, 60, 24R, 12Rs, things of that nature. But I mark my zones for my higher base chart. So if you're someone that's interested or a first time viewer and you kind of understanding and learning the strategy, how I trade range charts, okay, and maybe you're coming over from a time-based, using time-based charts or tick or volume, or maybe you're still using those charts, but you're just interested in seeing how range charts, kind of look. Spend some time watching the videos. Come over and join us on the Discord. The Discord is free. You can find and scroll down to the description portion of the video. You'll see a link there where you can invite yourself into the Discord for free. But a lot of people have converted over that are part of this community from, time-based or ticker volume to range. The reason why, just for me, just preference only, okay, is a simple fact that they're just cleaner to the eye to me. I don't have all these big candles and all these big long wicks and all that stuff like on time-based charts. But again, trade what works for you. Like I always say, if you love time-based, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you love range just as well and say, hey, I don't know, maybe you want to switch over and start using range charts. But I don't know if range bars are available on different platforms out there. So whether you use Sierra charts or TradingView or Thinkorswim or whatever the platform you may be using out there, I don't know if they are universal, meaning that they are offered on different platforms. Ninjatrader is the platform of choice that I started using since the day one, when I started trading futures, and I just started using range charts, and just because it's cleaner to the eye to me. That's the only reason why. All right. But outside of that, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Just thought I would do a video on that or this today, covering, just simply how you can go in and just kind of build out your charts. It's very easy. You'll get used to it, kind of play around with the different features and tools. I like to trade naked charts, okay, meaning not much on them. All right, as you see when I'm trading, I don't have a lot of indicators on there. You'll see like the VWAP, which is that yellow squiggly line, and then the volume profile, which I personally purchased many years back from discotrading.com, but again, it is currently not available for purchase at this time. Will it be in the future? I'm not sure, but you can kind of check it back and forth, every so often with their site. But as of right now, they're down and they're not offering or cannot offer any new purchases because of the overseas sanctions going on right now. But outside of that, if you are a first time viewer here on the channel, please take the time to go ahead and sub. Click on that subscribe button down below. Make sure to turn your post notifications on so you don't miss one of the uploads or any of the uploads here on the channel. For all those that have been sending me DMs and asking, how can I get access to the trade breakdowns or the video playlist of videos there, just the extra perks that are rewards that are offered through the YouTube tier membership program for those that are part of this community or subscribers and want to receive the full-on trade breakdowns to where I go in detail about my trade setups in discussion of stop loss, placement, and TP or profit areas. Just kind of let you know my mindset, what I was thinking leading up to a trade and while I was into that trade. I break it down for you. Scroll down in the description portion of the video, right below the Discord link, okay, you'll see a link that says become an elite member. Click on that. Once you click on that, 2 tiers will pop up. Make sure to choose the one for $6.99. It's a month, okay? That's all it is, a month, $6.99, and you're getting access to those perks and rewards. That's just, by you doing so, you're supporting my efforts as a content creator, and by you doing so and signing up, I'm giving something back to you and helping individuals understand and grasp the strategy and how I trade it as well. All right. So I appreciate every one of you that are elite members. Okay. Thank you for, taking the time and really, researching and doing your homework and watching the private videos and getting access there. And because a lot of people have found success watching the trade breakdown videos. They really have, because then it's like they have their aha moment to where it kind of clicks, but it also kind of gives you, all the little tidbits of ingredients needed in understanding how I trade the strategy as a whole. Because it's pretty simple if you kind of just watch the videos and maybe watch them a few times, you'll start to understand, all right, the strategy. Or you can simply just kind of spend time watching the videos here on the channel. But there's a lot of videos on the platform, in the community. And, before you jump to any questions, I would really spend some time watching the videos, because your answer to your question, trust me, is within the videos if you spend time watching them. Outside of that, that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate everyone tuning in and watching the videos. If you found value in today's video, especially for someone that's interested in using Ninjatrader and trying to figure out how to set up charts and things of that nature, this is just a very, basic breakdown or rundown of, creating or build outs of custom charts. All right, kind of get that layout together for you so that you can trade futures, regardless of the market that you're interested in. But that's all it is here today. That's all I was trying to discuss and share with you. But if you found value, please drop a like on the video. I'll see everyone in the next one. Take care.